Okay, you want to change your reality, your personal reality. As Joe Dispenza says, you have to change your personality to change your personal reality. And I created a couple of videos. The first one is self-concept. That's the one that you're going to want to master. And then one about beliefs. That's the second part of it. And in this video, I'm going to give you several different ways that you can start to embed these new stories so that they become your new beliefs based off your new identity. So if you have created new stories based off your new identity, how you perceive yourself in the world and the beliefs that you have around this desired outcome, what do you do with the stories? Remember, stories repeated often enough and with charge become your beliefs. So what do we do? The first thing is repetition is key. This includes the things that you say to yourself, the things that you say out loud. You have to adopt the beliefs and adopt the self-concept because you have to get your brain on board with this. And in order to do that, you're going to have to repeat and do different things in order to start to build this new belief system and create new neural pathways. So one of the things you can do is you can take these new stories that you have created and you can write them down, you can type them out, you can say them to yourself multiple times a day and get some feeling and excitement behind it because that is it. What you are thinking and what you're feeling. And these empowering stories that you say should elicit this like amazing feeling, this like awesome, like good feeling inside of you. If they don't, rewrite your stories. So it shouldn't have to be something hard. You can also, one of the things that I've done and that I've done for others is after creating these empowered stories, I will record them for them. So that way you can listen to them when you're in the car or when you're walking or just like whenever, when you're doing work or something like that. Just makes it easier. Or you can also listen to rampages online if it aligns with what your desired outcome is. There's tons of them on YouTube. So subliminals are another thing that you can use. It's things that your conscious mind can't really hear, but your subconscious can. So that way your conscious mind just won't reject them. And you can do this throughout the day when you're working because most of it has like good feeling music. And it doesn't feel like there's anything coming through, but it is. And so make sure that it's something that is trustworthy because you aren't going to be able to notice what the words are behind it. Make sure it's somebody that you know is a trustworthy source online. And while you're in this process too, talking about like subliminals and things that your subconscious can take in, your subconscious takes in everything. So you're going to be aware of the things that you say, the people that you're around, the things that they're saying, the things that you're watching, the things that you're listening to. Like if you get up in the morning and you watch news and it's nothing but like eliciting fear and confusion and hatred and things like that, like your subconscious is going to take that in and is going to bring that out in you. So you want to make sure that you are listening to uplifting podcasts, shows, people that are in alignment with what it is that you have as your desired outcome. Your subconscious mind is kind of like that toddler that listens to everything and you can't say anything in front of it or else it'll blurt it out. You know, like those times, like if you have kids and you've said like fuck or you've said a cuss word and then the kid says it, yeah, that's your subconscious. It just takes on everything. The other thing here is gratitude and appreciation. That's so important. And if you can do it like before you do anything, it helps you to start at like a stronger point. It helps open you up so that this is even easier. And tapping into gratitude is, you can do it with anything. You can do it with like the beauty of a painting or a crystal, the gratitude of your children, of having a cup of coffee, of your adorable pets. And you want to be specific as you can. So instead of saying things like, I love my house, I'm so grateful for my house, be like, I'm so grateful for my house and the location because I can see a beautiful sunrise or sunset, or because it just makes me feel so It's so homey, it's so comfortable. Like, really, like, why do you love your house? You know, like, put some more specifics in there. And then another tip with gratitude here is that you can tie it into something that you do like multiple times a day. Like if it's brushing your teeth, ooh, going to the bathroom. If you go, when you go to the bathroom, like that's your time to, it's like creating a habit. List what you're grateful for and make sure that you feel it. You can't just list it out. That's just not playing the game there. So seek out glimmers and pleasure in your life. When you are in the moment and you are enjoying yourself and you are just immersed in it, in the joy and in the fun in your life, you're not focused on anything else. You're totally in the moment. And because of that, like you feel that feeling and you're in it. And that's what you're after. You are after the feeling. You're not worrying about anything else. So find things that will elicit pleasure and joy and fun. So another thing is seek out people that are in alignment with your new reality, that maybe have this, what you want in your new reality that you are creating. The more you stay with some of the people that are also have that same kind of self-concept for themselves, the same kind of beliefs that may be limiting, it's going to be harder for you to pull out of it. It doesn't mean that you have to stop being friends with them. It's now maybe a little bit less, and now maybe you're a little bit more aware. But really what you want to try to do is, instead of like not hanging out with them, is really just try to find people that you can hang out with that are on that same trajectory. And if there's nobody that you can hang out with, that's when you listen to YouTubes. That's when you listen to Spotify. That's when you listen to podcasts of people that have done it, what you want to do. Reading books. It's immersing yourself in that culture however you can. And you do have to become a little incoherent to what other people say or what they believe. You have to kind of like turn the other cheek, because you are in the energy of unlimited possibilities. You're going to be in the energy of like when you were a kid and you're like, I can do anything, because you can, and you have to have that belief. I can do anything. I can be anything. I can do anything. And you do have to become unavailable to your current reality, and you have to continue to remind yourself like your current reality was based off this old identity and these old beliefs. And once you can get in alignment with your new self-concepts and new stories and new beliefs, your outside world, you will start to see little bits and pieces start to come into fruition. And then that will be even more motivation for you to keep doing it until it is your reality. And remember, this is an emotions game. This is what will create your reality. And the last thing that you can do that will help when starting to reprogram these beliefs is listening to reprogramming at night. You know, those ones that are like 8 hours long, and they say all these affirmations. You can wear headphones or not. And just continually, I replay them every single night. I'm going to leave you here with a quote by Henry Ford. If you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right.